Well, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky is not mincing his words. Speaking at the World Economic Forum in Davos, the Ukrainian president challenged Donald Trump's commitment to NATO and European security. This is what he said.
And will President Trump even notice Europe? Does he see NATO as necessary, and will he respect EU institutions?
The public statement raises pressing questions about America's stance on the ongoing war in Ukraine, especially as Trump hints at scaling back military aid. Trump, known for demanding increased defense spending from NATO allies, has often boasted he could end the Ukraine war, though he has yet to provide a clean plan and a clear plan. Zelensky's pointed remarks put the spotlight on whether the new president will back Ukraine or retreat from its role in European security. Zelensky's concerns go deeper. He warned of a stark imbalance in military capabilities, highlighting that Russia can field 1.5 million troops compared to Ukraine's 800,000 and France's 200,000. This disparity, he says, leaves Europe vulnerable unless nations unite to address it.
And we need a united European security and defense policy, and all European countries must be willing to spend as much on security as it truly needed, not just as much as they have gotten used to during years of neglect. If it takes 5% of GDP to cover defense, then so be it.
Zelensky also issued a chilling warning. Russian aggression, bolstered by North Korean troops, is now geographically closer to Davos than Pyongyang. While Zelensky is in Davos, the devastation in Ukraine continues. These are images from Ukraine's Pokrovsk. Russian strikes set fire to a multi-story building and homes. Ukraine's Air Force says Russia launched 131 Shahid strike drones and numerous decoy drones in its latest assault. The strikes and the stakes are higher than ever. As Zelensky questions Trump's commitments, Europe faces mounting pressure to prepare for a prolonged confrontation with an emboldened Russia. Our correspondent Susan Tehrani is now joining us live on this broadcast from New York. Susan, good to see you. Various events have happened. Donald Trump did say a lot yesterday. He did say that Putin is destroying Russia. Then today, we have Zelensky saying that he's not really sure that Donald Trump is committed to NATO.
Yeah, that was really interesting. And I had to go back to the beginning of January when I found a remark by Donald Trump saying that it was Joe Biden's fault that Russia invaded Ukraine because of America's false promises to Ukraine that Ukraine would eventually join NATO, and that instigated and concerned Russian President Vladimir Putin, hence the invasion. So these remarks by Zelensky are said to be in response to those, and then the continuation of which Zelensky is now concerned that perhaps with Donald Trump in the White House, although he's mentioned that he is looking for a deal, and Donald Trump yesterday said that Zelensky really does want to make a deal, the deal is going to fall short for Ukrainian interests. Zelensky then said in a meeting with a European counterpart that I disagree with Donald Trump. It was actually NATO's fault and America's fault for not allowing Ukraine into NATO that instigated Russian President Vladimir Putin to invade and attack Ukraine. So that's where the war of words really stemmed from.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.